Just ahead on CityC News, find out details on the upcoming City Council election. We'll tell you about a free public crime map that helps improve public safety, and we'll have details about Foothills Animal Shelter's Dogtober Fest. CityC News starts now. Hello, I'm Jonathan Kirsch with the latest Lakewood news and events. Devastating floods in Colorado have impacted thousands of residents over the past few weeks. Bear Creek Lake Park has also been affected by rising lake levels as the reservoir and dam safely capture the high runoff as they were designed to do. But when you see this video, you may not recognize Bear Creek Lake Park. It may look like a rushing river, but this is actually Bear Creek running past Skunk Hollow picnic area. Other parts of Bear Creek Lake Park are completely underwater. Some picnic areas are underwater and parking lots are small lakes.
We're right at what's called our whitetail picnic area, which is also our boat inspection station. And typically this is completely dry ground we're standing on. We've got about a quarter mile down the road behind me to our boat launch, which is usually all above water. And currently we're experiencing flood conditions, and obviously we have water much higher than expected, so up into our parking lot and up along the building and blocking the road entirely.
Bear Creek itself is just 48 feet deep, and the recent floods have caused it to rise 46 feet, nearly doubling its depth. Take a look at the boat launch. The water steadily rose over several days so much that you can't even see it anymore. During the flooding, the dam gates were closed to allow downstream flooding to subside.
The primary function, the land itself was actually owned and operated by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and it was actually part of the Tri-Lakes project, which is a 3-dam project within the metro area to protect Denver from flooding. So this, Chatfield, and Cherry Creek dams were 100% created to prevent flooding in the metro area, with recreation and wildlife protection being secondary attributes to those properties. It's entirely doing what it's supposed to do right now. It's actually holding back water. You can kind of imagine what all this water going downstream through Bear Creek could have done to the neighborhoods and areas below it.
The dam itself and the water flow is controlled by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, who have it under 24-hour surveillance. The parks and roads surrounding Bear Creek have been closed to ensure the safety of workers and the public. If the weather continues to cooperate, controlled amounts of water will be released into the spillway and into the South Platte River, and the lake should be back to its normal levels in mid-October. Bear Creek Lake Park is still open to visitors on a limited basis, but be sure to visit lakewood.org before you head out there for the latest closure information. If you're wondering how you can help the Colorado flood victims, a financial donation is the best way to help. Visit helpcoloradonow.org for information on how to support flood survivors across the state. If you haven't registered your cell phone or voice over IP phone to receive emergency calls from the police and fire department's emergency notification system, Code Red, now is the time to do it. The recent flooding shows the importance of registering. In addition to receiving emergency calls from the police, you can also choose to get notifications of severe weather. To register, visit lakewood.org/Code Red, or if you need assistance and don't have internet, call 303-987-7111. If you or someone you know is a military veteran who needs support, be sure to stop by the West Metro Veterans Fair from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on October 1st. More than 17 organizations that serve military veterans and their families will be available to answer questions. The event is free and open to the public and will allow active, retired, and anyone who served in the military and their families to learn about benefits, housing options, health care, employment, and counseling. There will also be opportunities for one-on-one discussions with exhibitors at the fair. A light lunch will be served at 11 a.m. with Chief Master Sergeant James R. Hafes, Commander-Chief of the 140th Wing of the Air National Guard at Buckley Air Force Base, and Staff Sergeant Dean Sanchez speaking to attendees at 11:30 a.m. in the Cultural Center Theater. For more information about the West Metro Veterans Fair, visit lakewood.org/Veterans Fair. You have the opportunity to clear out unwanted appliances, car parts, and other items from your homes and get those items reused or recycled during Lakewood's free citywide cleanup days, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on October 12th and October 19th at 1655 Owen Street. Residents who live north of West Alameda Avenue can bring items on October 12th, and residents who live south of Alameda can participate on October 19th. Proof of Lakewood residency is required, and there is no cost to drop off acceptable items. For a complete list of items that will be accepted, call 303-987-7193 or visit lakewood.org/cleanup. The City of Lakewood will be hosting a mental health first aid class at the Lakewood Civic Center on October 15th and 16th. This class is being offered at no cost to participants and is open to everyone. The 8-hour course is designed to give you the tools to recognize a range of mental health problems and the skills and confidence to help someone in a mental health crisis. Just as CPR training helps a person without medical training assist an individual following a heart attack, mental health first aid training helps you assist someone experiencing a mental health crisis. For more information and to register, visit mhfajcmh.org. Wondering what's happening in your neighborhood and if there have been any recent crimes? Check out Raids Online, which is a free public crime app that connects law enforcement with the community to help reduce crime and improve public safety. You can view and filter crime data in an interactive map to become better informed about crime activity in your area. Find out where there were thefts, residential burglaries, aggravated assaults, and motor vehicle thefts. You can also sign up for neighborhood crime activity reports and emergency alerts sent directly from local law enforcement. Visit lakewood.org/police and click on crime statistics. Foothills Animal Shelter is gearing up for the nationally recognized Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. The shelter's Dogtober Fest will feature dog adoption specials for the entire month of October. Joining me now is Jennifer Strickland from the Foothills Animal Shelter. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Before we get to Dogtober Fest, who do we have here?
So this is Ruby, and she is a 5-year-old Chihuahua. And as you can see, she's a really great lap dog. She loves to snuggle, likes to go in the car, loves her walks. And she came to us as a lost dog, believe it or not, and is now looking for her forever home.
So let's talk a little bit about Dogtober Fest. You're offering discounts on dog pet adoptions, right?
We are. It's a great way for us to really be able to just remind the community about all the great pets that we have up for adoption. And in October, as you mentioned, specifically dogs. So half off our adoption fees of any dog over the age of 6 months is what we'll be offering. And so, for instance, Ruby's adoption fee is typically $150, but for the month of October will be $75.
Oh, great. And what do those fees cover?
Well, what's included is a spay and neuter, vaccinations, microchip, and also a health check. So a lot of great things that are covered within that adoption fee.
Sure. And let's remind folks why it's important to adopt.
Well, you know, for us at Foothills Animal Shelter, we take in close to 8,000 animals every single year. And so we just like to remind people that these animals are in need of homes, whether it's a dog, a cat, or even a critter. And you know, you can easily look to see what we have up for adoption on our website. But just to remind folks that they can help with saving homeless animals.
Sure. And what else is going on during Dogtober Fest?
Well, we're going to have a really fun Facebook contest, so definitely check out our website and Facebook in the month of October. We are going to have a photo contest that you can enter your dog's photos wearing their license tag, and there'll be 3 different categories and prizes for the winners. So it should be a fun way to also help with promoting our licensing program for dogs too.
And these are the new license tags, the hearts.
That's correct, yes, the heart-shaped tags.
Great. Something that's been on the minds of a lot of Colorado residents lately is the floodings from the rains in the past few weeks. And it's affected a lot of residents, but it's also affected a lot of their animals, a lot of their pets. What kind of role does Foothills Animal Shelter play when something like this happens?
Well, you know, we are the evacuation site for small pets in Jefferson County should a natural disaster happen. This year earlier we dealt typically with wildfires and when people were evacuated, but this time it was a little bit different. We were lucky in that for us, we didn't receive a lot of animals within Jefferson County to be able to help. But we were able to reach out to areas that were severely hit. As far as Longmont, Boulder, we sent close to 25 volunteers and staff with supplies to help with their shelters and different evacuation sites that were set up in those areas. Because as you mentioned, people were evacuated, but so were their pets. And a lot of times there is not a whole lot of time to plan. And so animals were displaced as well. We also took in 25 dogs from an area shelter who was making room again for evacuated pets. So we were able to take over 3 vehicles and help with making space for that particular shelter too.
Well, Jen, that's such a great resource that we have here in the community. Thank you so much for stopping by and introducing us to Miss Ruby there.
Thanks for having us.
Sure. Foothills Animal Shelter is also hosting a pet first aid class from 1 to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday, October 12th. The class teaches canine and feline CPR, rescue breathing, injury and wellness assessment, seizure, choking, and much more. For more details, visit foothillsanimalshelter.org/classes. And just a quick reminder that Foothills Animal Shelter has taken over the administration of the pet licensing program from Jefferson County Animal Control. When you receive renewal notices for your dog licenses, you'll notice it will say Foothills Animal Shelter. Licenses and renewals can be done at Foothills Animal Shelter. For more information, visit foothillsanimalshelter.org/license. Election season is upon us, and electing your representatives for Lakewood City Council is as easy as going to your mailbox. The November 5th election for City Council members will be done by mail ballot only. Each active registered Lakewood voter will receive a mail ballot at home that lists the City Council candidates who are up for election in the voter's ward. You can learn about each candidate in the current issue of Looking at Lakewood or view it online at lakewood.org. Absentee ballots are available, and applications for those can be picked up at the City Clerk's office at 480 South Allison Parkway. For your convenience, the City Clerk's office will also have a ballot box in which voters can drop their mail ballots instead of mailing them through the U.S. Postal Service. If you mail your ballot at the post office, mail it early enough before the election to ensure that it is received by the 7 p.m. deadline on Tuesday, November 5th. Here's a reminder of some important election dates. Mail ballots will be mailed October 15th through the 18th. The last day to apply for a mail ballot to pick up at the City Clerk's office is November 1st. Election day is November 5th, and ballots must be received by 7 p.m. KLTV8 will be airing the candidate forum in October to help you get to know the candidates better. The candidate forums will start airing Sundays at 8 a.m., Mondays at 4:30 p.m., Tuesdays at 5 a.m., Wednesdays at 10 a.m., Thursdays at 4 p.m., Fridays at 5 p.m., and Saturdays at 4:30 a.m. For a complete listing of showtimes, visit lakewood.org/KLTV8. If you have questions about the election, contact the City Clerk's office at 303-987-7080 or go online to lakewood.org/elections. The City of Lakewood wants to find the best ways to provide city information to you. We invite you to take a short survey about communication efforts in the city. Your input will help us improve how we communicate with you. Be sure to visit lakewood.org/survey to take the survey by November 1st. Today's KLTV8 YouTube feature is the Foothills Animal Shelter. Find out how Foothills Animal Shelter is a true resource for our community and the thousands of homeless pets it cares for each year.
Welcome to Foothills Animal Shelter, a true resource to the Metro Denver pet community. We care for thousands of orphaned pets every year, ranging from cats and dogs to rabbits and birds. Come on in and take a look at the wide variety of pets available for adoption and learn about the programs and services that we offer. Are you looking to adopt a pet? With so many animals coming into Foothills Animal Shelter each year, you may just find the perfect pet for you and your family. Our dedicated staff and volunteers take pride in giving great care to each and every animal that comes through our doors, while also searching for owners of lost pets and matching orphaned pets with new forever homes. You can walk in any day of the week to license or microchip your pet. We also offer low-cost vaccinations at weekly clinics in our shelter and also in various convenient locations throughout our community. Pet licensing helps reunite lost pets with their owners. Being a responsible pet owner and registering your beloved pet also helps support the thousands of orphaned animals Foothills Animal Shelter cares for every year. The other great thing about a license tag is that should your pet be lost, anybody can read his or her tag to get them back home safely to you. We encourage pet owners to also microchip their pet because it is permanent and easy to implant. A scan of the animal will alert a shelter staff member, veterinarian, or animal control officer if there is a microchip. If there is a chip, we then call the company to identify the owner. Foothills Animal Shelter provides affordable spay and neuter surgeries to the public in an effort to help control pet overpopulation and to help animals live longer and healthier lives. We offer classes and tours for those who want to learn about animal welfare and specialized topics such as pet first aid. And when an emergency does happen, we are here to help. We serve as the evacuation site for pets within Jefferson County to help pet owners with pet boarding during wildfires and other natural disasters. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do the great work that we do without help from our hundreds of dedicated volunteers. Depending upon the time of year and current needs, there are usually a variety of ways that you can lend a hand. We are always in need of foster volunteers who are willing to open up their hearts and their homes to care for young animals or those needing extra medical care. The animals depend greatly on the generosity from our community. This support helps Foothills Animal Shelter provide the best care possible to every pet that enters our doors. Would you like to make a difference? Make a financial gift. Bring in items from our wish list. Purchase a brick in honor or memory of a loved one. Attend a fundraising event. The ways you can help are countless. Looking for a conference room for your next meeting? A place to celebrate a birthday or retirement or baby shower for an animal lover? Consider renting our Hope Center. This versatile space features a mini kitchen, tables and chairs, and a projector screen. Rental fees help care for our homeless pets. Way back to our beginning in 1976 as a small impound facility to today's 33,000 square foot state-of-the-art shelter, we're proud to serve the community. From reuniting lost animals with their families to adoption or providing affordable services to those in need, we are making a difference. Our compassionate staff and volunteers are very dedicated to our important mission and the life-saving work that we do each and every day. Be sure to stop by our beautiful facility filled with wagging tails, purrs, and friendly faces. We are located at 580 McIntyre Street in Golden, near 6th Avenue and Indiana, just off of the northwest corner of the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. You can also learn more by following us on social media or signing up for our monthly e-newsletter or by visiting www.foothillsanimalshelter.org. Bow wow, meow, and thank you.
Check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/KLTV8 to watch this video and all our other videos. And don't forget to subscribe so you can watch new videos as soon as they're added. That's it for this edition of CityC News. Stay up to date on the latest Lakewood news and events at lakewood.org/stay informed. I'm Jonathan Kirsch. Thanks for watching.